The SIMalliance is very positive about the future of smart payments in the years to come. Whether or not this is for opportunities for the mobile operators, for the retailers, banks, etc., we see that there's a great opportunity for many stakeholders in the technology. The added benefit is also that the mobile is seen as a de facto standard for many people, and also customer confidence in that mobile device is strong. Research indicates that up to 70% of people would be willing to use mobile for m-commerce transactions. So I think there's a good deal of acceptance of that technology. The other good thing about this as well is that regardless of the type of mobile device that you're working with, there are mobile commerce solutions to suit all. So at one extreme, if you're dealing with a very low-end technology, this can provide money transfer, basic banking services, as we see in Africa and other places where there isn't too much natural infrastructure for these things, right the way up through smartphones where you can have a much richer user interface and multi-application environments. So across the full spectrum of mobile handsets in the world, it's the perfect platform for further mobile commerce applications. Within the scope of mobile payments, the SIMalliance sees NFC as a key enabling technology. We see that people are investing in the technology and the infrastructure at this point in time, whether or not that's retailers, banks, the mobile networks, etc. So we see that the investments are being made, and therefore in the years to come it will become a key enabling factor. Of course, handset availability is a key aspect of this, and if we look at some ABI research, we see that there's something in the region of 35 million NFC-enabled handsets shipped in 2011, which should rise to over 500 million in 2016. So we can see that the investments are being made, whether or not that's in terms of the infrastructure or the handsets, to facilitate this. I would draw also aspects of how we manage the security within NFC payment schemes. I think there are two key aspects that we need to focus on. One is security, because that enables customer confidence, and the other one is interoperability. If we focus on security and customer confidence, we've obviously seen in recent months and years how confidence can be undermined, where there have been some high-profile hacking cases where customers' information has been stolen. Not surprisingly, because of the growth within the mobile, fraudsters are increasingly targeting mobile devices as well. So security is key to retaining customer confidence. Currently, every mobile transaction needs to have some form of authentication, and we see that currently there are probably three main types of authentication. The simplest and most widely used is really PIN and password type single-factor authentication. Of course, this is beneficial because it's easy to use. It's very well accepted by consumers. We also see two-factor authentication being used increasingly as well. So one-time passwords which are downloaded. Again, this adds another time-related security dimension to that authentication, but can be complicated because sometimes it requires a second device or second piece of hardware. We also see wireless PKI type solutions as well out in the market, but these are very complicated to implement and not that popular. So in terms of the position of the SIMalliance is to try and promote the SIM or an embedded secure element as a security token which developers and application providers can utilize to provide the necessary security behind their applications. There are many benefits in this because at this point in time the SIM or an embedded secure element is certainly a de facto standard in the world. At this point there are probably 5 billion units issued each and every year. So it's very much an industry standard for a security token. The other benefits also are the fact that it's heavily driven by industry standards. So that helps interoperability. It's also updatable, it's customizable, etc. So we feel that it provides a perfect security platform for developers and applications to implement their own security solutions. The other aspect, which is important as well, as I mentioned, is interoperability. It's key that developers and application providers can utilize this technology, whether or not it's the interface between the SIM and the secure element and the mobile, between the secure element and the operating system, or indeed with trusted service management solutions. So having that interoperability is absolutely vital. And again, this is an area where the SIMalliance are working to provide an open mobile API solution so that it's a standard interface regardless of what SIM or secure element technology you're working with, so that it's easier for developers and application providers to utilize the security features of the SIM or secure element. There are 4 areas that the SIMalliance are currently working on to enhance the role of NFC within a mobile payments infrastructure. First of all, as I mentioned, there's the Open Mobile API, which is devised to try and provide interoperability for the developers. We've developed a specification there, which is freely available on the SIMalliance website, which has the endorsement of all the major SIM manufacturers which the SIMalliance represents. The other aspect we're working on is what we call our Stepping Stones program. So our Stepping Stones program is driven through a collection of our contributors from the SIMalliance members, and we try and put together packages of specifications, information, guidance, notes, etc., to allow people to work with the technology as easily as possible. Again, all of that information is available through our website and free of charge, and anybody can access it. The third area that we're working on is a software tool, which again is available through our website, which allows developers to access and manage their applications once they're using the SIM or the secure element. The fourth area that the SIMalliance is working on is really with other industry standard organizations, user groups, etc., to try and make it easy for people to adopt the SIM card, the secure element in these security schemes, and therefore provide the right level of security for the NFC applications. So in summary, the SIMalliance sees the significant development in the mobile commerce over the years to come. Looking at some research from Informa, that could be anything up to a 10-fold increase from the levels that we see today. We see that security and interoperability are key topics in the success of implementing mobile commerce solutions. And equally, we feel that the SIM, or the embedded secure element, is a perfect security token on which people can base their applications. So really, in conclusion, we see that there's a tremendous opportunity for mobile commerce and mobile payment in the years to come. Should you require further information, please go to our website, which is www.simalliance.org, where you'll be able to find lots of interesting information and free downloads.